Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the English Learners Podcast. I'm Helen, and I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something that so many people ask. How do I start learning English from the beginning?
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. And yep, that's such an important question. So many learners feel confused at the start. They say, I want to learn English, but I don't know where to begin. Today we're going to give you a simple, clear, step-by-step guide. And not just theory, we'll share practical advice, examples, and even some personal stories to keep it real.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now and you feel like you know zero English or almost nothing, that's totally okay. Everyone starts somewhere. You're not alone. The most important thing is, you've already taken the first step by deciding to learn. That's powerful.
Totally agree. Honestly, just listening to this podcast means you're already making progress. So let's dive into it. But before we talk about how to start, maybe we should ask, why should someone learn English in the first place? What do you think, Helen?
That's a great question. I think knowing your why gives you motivation. And with English, the reasons are everywhere. It's the most widely spoken second language in the world. Whether you're traveling, studying abroad, working remotely, or just scrolling online, English helps.
Right? It really opens up the world. You can read more books, watch more movies, understand more music, talk to more people. It's like unlocking a whole extra layer of life. And from a career perspective, English can make a huge difference. So many companies require it now.
Yes. And for some people, learning English brings a deep sense of pride. Like, hey, I couldn't say one word last year, and now I can introduce myself or order a coffee. That's a big deal.
Exactly. Even small wins feel amazing. So if you're listening and wondering if it's worth it, the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, now let's talk about where to actually start.
Let's begin with the basics, the real basics. A lot of learners think they need to study grammar books or memorize hundreds of words right away. But no, don't do that.
Right at the beginning, focus on survival English. Learn how to say, hello, thank you, what's your name? My name is Sam, I live in Brazil. Start with common, everyday words and phrases.
I tell people to start with categories, like numbers, days of the week, colors, family members, food. Learn vocabulary that connects to your life. Look around your room. Learn the English words for everything you see: mirror, desk, chair, lamp.
That's such a great way to learn naturally. And don't forget pronunciation. If you're learning the word apple, make sure you know how to say it right. Use online dictionaries like Cambridge or apps like Forvo to hear native speakers.
And something really effective is using flashcards with pictures. You don't need translations all the time. A picture of an apple with the word apple underneath? That's perfect. It helps your brain make direct connections.
Yes, and if you're embarrassed about using children's materials, don't be. Children's books and cartoons are great. They're made for beginners. They're fun, colorful, and teach the basics really well.
I remember when I started learning Spanish, I watched cartoons for toddlers. I learned so much from them. You'd be surprised how much language is in a 5-minute episode.
That's the thing. Learning doesn't have to be boring. Okay, let's say someone learns their first 100 words. What should they do next?
They need a routine. Honestly, this is one of the most important parts. You don't need to study 3 hours a day. Just 15 to 20 minutes consistently is more powerful than once a week for a long time.
Consistency beats intensity 100%. I tell my students, do a little each day. Like, maybe 5 minutes listening, 5 minutes reading, 5 minutes writing. Or maybe just pick one skill per day. Monday, listening. Tuesday, vocabulary. Keep it simple.
And start writing a daily journal. Nothing fancy, just 2 or 3 sentences. I woke up at 7 a.m. I ate breakfast. I watched TV. That's it. But you're practicing sentence structure, vocabulary, and thinking in English.
And that's key, thinking in English. Even when you're walking or cooking, say what you're doing in English. I am cutting onions. I am drinking water. It feels silly at first, but it builds fluency fast.
Exactly. You're making English part of your everyday life. Speaking of everyday life, let's talk about how to use all your senses to learn.
Yeah, learning is not just reading books or writing notes. Use your ears, eyes, mouth, everything. Watch English shows with subtitles. Listen to music. Repeat lines from your favorite movies. Sing songs in English.
Have you heard of the shadowing technique?
Yes, it's amazing. You listen to a sentence in English and repeat it immediately. Same speed, same pronunciation. Like an echo. It improves listening and speaking together.
Exactly. And don't wait until your English is good to start speaking. Speak from day one, even to yourself. Describe what you're doing. Practice talking in the mirror. I used to do that with French, and it helped so much.
Sam. I'd pretend I was doing an interview. Hello, my name is Sam. I'm from Canada. I like reading and playing the guitar. Repeating simple things over and over really helps build confidence.
And when you're ready, start speaking to other people. I know it's scary. I remember being terrified the first time I had a conversation in Spanish.
Me too, but the fear goes away. And there are so many apps now to help. Hello Talk, Tandem, Speaky. You can find people learning English and also native speakers who want to help.
Even joining online forums or English Facebook groups helps. Or find a friend and do a Speak Only English challenge once a week.
And if live speaking feels too intense, start with voice messages. You can think before you speak, listen to what you said, and try again.
Exactly. Now, let's be real. This process isn't always easy. There will be days when it feels frustrating. Like, why can't I remember this word? Or, why do I still make the same mistake?
Totally. Learning a language takes time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And it's okay to feel stuck sometimes. But don't give up.
Set small goals. Like, this week, I'll learn how to order food in English. Or I'll learn 10 new verbs. Achieving little goals gives you motivation to keep going.
And celebrate your progress. Maybe you understood a YouTube video without subtitles. Celebrate that. Maybe you spoke to someone for 2 minutes. Awesome.
And remember, mistakes are part of the process. Everyone makes them. You can't avoid them. In fact, making mistakes is how you learn.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to say something wrong. Just say it. Fix it later. You're not in a test, you're in the real world, and communication is what matters.
Another mistake people make is focusing too much on grammar at the beginning. Grammar is useful, yes, but don't let it stop you from speaking.
Yes, I always say, fluency first, accuracy later. You can clean it up as you go. But first, get comfortable using the language.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's quickly share a few good resources for beginners.
Podcasts, like this one. Listening regularly is so powerful. And honestly, just find what you enjoy. If you love music, use English songs. If you love games, change the game language to English.
That's such a great point. Learning works best when you enjoy it. Don't force yourself to study things that bore you.
Well, if you're listening to this and wondering, can I really learn English? The answer is yes. You absolutely can.
100% yes. Start small. Stay consistent. Be patient. And have fun with it. We believe in you. And we'll be here every step of the way.
Thanks for spending time with us today. If this episode helped you, there's so much more waiting for you on our channel.
Yes. We post new English learning podcasts every week. Real conversations, useful tips, and lots of motivation to keep you going on your journey.
So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode.
And if you know someone else who's just starting to learn English, share this episode with them. You could really help change someone's life.
You can also leave us a comment and tell us, what's your reason for learning English? We read every single one, and we'd love to feature your story in a future episode. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours. See you in the next episode.
You're not alone on this journey. We're building a whole community of learners, and you're part of it now.